Hey there. In today's episode, I'm going to share how I and so many of my students are using open houses right now to attract clients without chasing. If you've ever thought I should probably do more open houses, but I'm not sure they really work anymore, this one's for you. I'm talking about what's actually working in today's market, how open houses can become your number one lead generation tool, and the shift you need to make to turn casual visitors into dream clients. So let's go. You worked so hard to pass that real estate exam and you did it. But now what? You've got the license, you've got the knowledge, but the one thing they don't teach you is how to actually get clients. I'm Michelle, and on Open House, Open Mind, I'm going to show you how to stop spinning your wheels, how to start attracting real clients through open houses. No cold calling, no door knocking, and no outdated sales tactics, just real conversations that turn into real business. Let's get into it. Today's episode comes from the energy that I'm feeling out there right now. Can you guys feel it? Can you feel it too? There's like this drop-off energy. I don't know if it's just everything going on in the world today or what it is, but I noticed that agents are kind of at this standstill and not really sure what to do. I think that what happens is you do a few things, you get bored, maybe you're not seeing the results you want, and then you kind of just stop and you want to figure out what's the next thing or what's the shiny new object, that can possibly help me create more clients easier. But I'm here to say, if you just take the next 90 days and go all in on open houses, that you will start to see some momentum. So we all know that there's, or maybe not, because if you're most likely you're new if you're listening. So we know that there are two reasons to host open houses. One is you're either trying to get that listing sold, or you want to generate as many buyer or seller leads as possible. But here's the thing. It's not about how many people come through. It's about who walks through and what kind of connection that you create. So I had a listing that went live, and I like to do the open houses for the first 1 to 2 weeks. After that, I'm extremely open to anybody, any licensed real estate agent hosting the open house. So calling me and asking me to host the open house, for sure, all day long as their brokerage allows it. Well, I did this open house the first week it went live, and I had two families come through. That's it, just two. And most agents would be, discouraged and disappointed and maybe thinking that was a not very successful open house. Here's what happened. The first couple, they hadn't even seen the listing online. They just saw my signs. They were out and about looking at open houses, and they saw my signs and they stopped in. So this property wasn't even on their radar. They walked in, and the wife, she fell in love with the home, and they ended up buying it. They put in an offer that day and they bought the home. One open house, one sale. That was number one reason you host an open house, right? The second family that came through was this sweet couple, and they were just starting to think about downsizing. And they were looking maybe about a year out. Again, most agents, in my experience, would kind of not dismiss them. What's the word? They just kind of wouldn't put all their focus on them. But that's where you can go wrong, because if you're not giving them the same attention that you would a client or a visitor that, is telling you they are ready to go and qualified right now, then you're going to lose out on a lot of opportunities. So this couple had toured the home, and we had a great conversation using the conversational framework that I teach. And then they left. We exchanged numbers. I got their info. They got my info. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. I kind of dropped the ball in my follow-up, because normally they're a year out, but I still would have followed up with them in a couple of weeks, right? I hadn't done that. A few months later, I got a call. It was them calling me. And here's what they said. They said, "We remembered you. We met a lot of agents that weekend, but something about the way you made us feel stuck with us." So out of all of those agents that they met that one weekend, they ended up calling me back. Fast forward, I ended up helping them sell their 5-acre property, which I ended up representing the buyer as well. And I helped them move into a brand new build. So out of that one open house, out of that one couple, that family, I got 3 transactions. But out of that one open house, where I only had 2 families come in, and where anyone else might have said that was an unsuccessful open house, I got 4 deals out of that open house. I was there for 2 hours. So 2 families, but more than 2 transactions from 2 hours of hosting an open house. And I hosted that open house with intention. It wasn't about that I handed out cookies or I had like 30 people walk through. It's because I knew how to create a real connection. And again, that's what turns open house visitors into your dream clients. So yes, open houses still work. And here's the reason why you want to incorporate them, especially as a new agent. You want to build this foundation so that you can always come back to it. Because like I said at the beginning, there's this energy that I'm feeling right now where agents are kind of feeling a little off. Maybe they're not wanting to do open houses because, like I said, they haven't done them enough to know that they truly, truly work. And the reasons why, here's some reasons why they work, is that people are craving real connection right now. I know right now it's 2025. It's been a full 5 years since the pandemic, but people are still working from home and people are still craving real connection. When you take these open houses and you combine them with your social media, the power of those two is incredible. Inventory is still really low right now, but homes are selling. So it's a great way to get yourself out there and to get buyers to come to you. And you get that, like I said, those face-to-face reps. It's a faster path to trust than like Instagram or TikTok. When you're face-to-face, you can literally build trust within like 5-10 minutes if you know how to have the right conversation. And that's why I teach a conversational framework in the open house method in the program. I don't teach a script, and I'm using air quotes. It's conversations. I teach conversations. And again, it's not just about what you say. It's also about how you listen. So are you guys excited? Are you excited to go out there and grow your business even more? Are you excited to book your next open house? Let's do this. Book an open house for this coming weekend and then send me a DM on Instagram. I'm at Open House Coach. Tag me, let me know that you booked one, and I can't wait to hear how it went. Hey, before you go, if today's episode gave you a new perspective or a little boost of confidence, I'd love to hear from you. Leave us a review on Apple Podcast. It means the world to me and it helps other agents find the show. And if you're ready to turn open houses into your #1 client generation activity, come join our community. You don't have to figure this out alone. I've got you. Click on the link in the show notes and I'll see you on the inside.